course, we're in the Grandstand with WSeries' latest participant, Bruna Tomaselli. How are you today?
Hello. It's very nice to be joining with you today with Grandstand.
You're new to the WSeries grid. So first up, what is it that got you interested in racing all those years ago?
I always loved cars and race since I was a kid. And when I was 7, my dad gave me my first go-kart. That's when I started racing. I started with races close to my city.
Is your family
When I
got
was
history
15?
in go-karts?
No, not anyone. And I live in a small city. It's close to Argentina, where I live, and there are no history here, close to here. There are some car drivers in a city close to here, but I think I'm the only one here. I did 2 years in Formula Junior to learn everything, to learn about the car, and it helped me a lot. And then I raced 2 years in Formula 4. Yeah. And then I moved to United States in the US F2000. I did three seasons there, 3 years. And then I was qualified to race in WSeries. And today I'm a WSeries driver.
It's amazing, of course, with WSeries that sponsorship is not a requirement to enter, but of course the requirement to enter is going through those selection days where you are selected not just on your racing ability but mental ability. And you were unsuccessful for 2019, you were successful for 2021. So what changed?
Yeah, I think the first selection was very good. There were a lot of good drivers there, but the WSeries car wasn't ready for a race. So we did the selection process in another kind of cars, in a track with a lot of snow. I have never seen snow in my whole life. And I think that was a little bit difficult for me to drive in the snow, but it was very good. I was not successful in that selection, but I kept preparing, and the selection process in Almeri was different. We were in the track with the WSeries car, with an Tatus F3 car, so it was much better for me because I'm racing an open wheel since my 15 years old. So I used to do it for a long time, It's better to know the car, was faster to know everything. And I think it helped me in the selection process, but of course it was very competitive selection process. All the drivers that were there were very good, all the drivers. And I was successful in this one, and now I want to keep doing it in this season.
And last year you did have the WSeries not on track and you did the esports racing. How did you find all the sim racing? Is it something you did before? Is it something you're continuing to do?
I used to practice in simulator a lot, but only practice. I've never raced in esports. I think that was the most difficult for me in this championship, but I enjoyed it a lot. It was very good to be in contact with the whole WSeries crew, with all the other drivers. We were almost every day practicing and talking about everything, the championship and everything. So it was very good to keep us in contact and racing.
big year for you, big year for W Series. You're going to be partnering Formula One, which is huge news. That's extremely exciting. How did you find out the news? Was it the same as us? Was it just you opened Twitter and it's, wow, we're doing Formula One, or did you have some advance notice?
Oh, it was great news for all of us. I'm super excited to do it. When they gave us the news, we are all screaming and everything. But it's very good. We drivers were waiting for at least a season to start, to race this year in real life, and then they say to us that we are going to race with F1. That was amazing.
It's amazing, and the tracks they've selected for you guys are some of the better ones as well. It's a really good calendar. Are there any tracks you're most excited to go and race on?
I'm super excited for all the tracks. I'm super excited to race in Kota as well, because I raced in the simulator and the track looks amazing. But of course, for all the other tracks, Spa and all the other ones, I just want to race.
That final race as well in Mexico, was that big grandstand if you were onto the podium?
I think all the tracks are amazing.
In W Series, you are the Brazilian, not only the Brazilian, but the only South American as well. Do you feel that's going to be big pressure for you, or are you actually happy to be representing the entire continent?
I'm happy to represent the country and South America. I don't feel like a pressure. Of course, it is a little bit, but I want to show the best of me in the track, and I hope the whole country will support me and everything. So I think I'm proud to be there representing my country and South America.
But if somebody said to you, you're not allowed to race ever again, what would you do instead? What would your career choice be that's not racing?
I'm studying journalism as a plan B. So I think it should be a plan B if one day I stop to race, or if I wasn't a race driver. I love sports, so probably a journalist.
Sports journalism.
Yeah. Or maybe I could try to be a football player.
Well, yeah, that's another option. You've obviously got that sporting talent. And we saw Jamie Chadwick. She won the championship, and then that's led to a drive with Prema in Formula Regional last year and Extreme E this year. So if you were to win 2021, what sort of doors and opportunities would you ideally like to find?
Probably. It still depends about sponsors, but my plans after W Series is to keep racing in a high level, or in Europe maybe move up to FIA F3 or something like this, or maybe in America, like in the lights.
Do you have a number, a championship position that's your target this year, or don't you do that?
Of course, I think everybody wants to win, but my goal is to keep selected for the next year.
Of course.
Like, I don't know if it will change, but the 12 first girls kept selected. So I think that's my first goal in W Series, to keep select for the next championship. But of course, I'll try to fight for podiums, wins, and everything.
I don't think anybody could overlook you if you came into W Series and won the championship first time. So there'll be plenty of sponsor opportunities if you did. So fingers crossed that that's what you can do. But In any case, we've really enjoyed talking to you, and hopefully at some point, maybe later in the season, we can have the opportunity to speak again.
Yeah, of course.